Okay, so in this tutorial, we're gonna go over the basic components of a polygon. Okay, yeah, it's pretty important. So again, here's our model or models that we were building, and we went over how this right now we are in the object mode, which is in green, and we went over one of the component modes, which was vertex, again, which was you basically right click on your object. Okay, don't right click outside, you have to right click on your object, okay, and hit vertex. So we were manipulating in the vertex mode before, remember? So that's one of our components that we can manipulate. And when the situation arises, we can manipulate in a different mode, like edges. Here's our edges, and we could manipulate like this. Okay, so that was edges, where we only can select in edges. Okay, our other component mode that we use for modeling is faces, where you grab the face, okay, and you could do something like extrusion, meaning you right click on where we hover over our face, select the face, hover over it, hit control, right click, or alright, so we hit shift and right click, and this gives us options like you extrude face. Most of the time you'll be doing stuff like extruding faces. Okay, again, that's you select the face. Okay, make sure you're in faces mode. You hold down shift, hold down right click at the same time, extrude face, and you let go. And then, for example, I could say, let's mess around with offset. I'm gonna go over offset, hover over the words, and I can kind of middle left mouse drag. I can do things like this. Okay, again, we activated the extrude. We will go over to the offset, and left mouse hold and drag. And you can do stuff like that. And so it made us a division inside, and then you could either pull, see, or you can push down, stuff like that. Okay, so that's what that is. I'm gonna hit Control Z, and undo all of that. But then you can also manipulate your edges. For example, here's your edge, and more than just manipulating like this, which is whatever, you know, you could go over. Ooh, we're under rendering, so let's go back to modeling. Okay, we're under the modeling section now with modeling stuff. I'm gonna go under edit mesh, okay, not mesh, edit mesh, not mesh tools, edit mesh, and I'm gonna find something called the bevel. I'm gonna hit the option icon here, bevel options. I'm gonna reset. Okay, so what does all this do? Well, let's find out. I'm gonna hit bevel or apply. If you hit bevel, the window goes away, and look what that did. It cut off a chunk. Well, it didn't cut off it looks like cut off a chunk, but it basically made a bevel, you know, because in real life, when you're working with making things, there's gonna be subtle little bevels because it's manufactured. It's not gonna be a perfect edge corner, you know. It's never gonna be a perfect corner. We have a slight bevel to add realism, but this bevel is really big. So if you look under fraction, okay, poly bevel fraction, hover over it, left mouse and hover, and with the left mouse I'm going to hold and hold and drag a bit, and look at that. And now we have just manipulated our edges, whereas before we manipulated the faces, we manipulated the edges. And you could even fine-tune it some more, put 0.05, and we have a nice tighter edge. And I'm gonna go over here, shaded, and I'm gonna let go of the wireframe unshaded, and I'm gonna let it go. See? That's a nice little edge we got there. So it's almost been 7 minutes. The next lesson, we're going to give nice little edges to all of our 3 objects here to add that realism and just to make it look nice. Okay? So that's the end of this tutorial.